It's not every day that Hollywood's biggest names, Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and even Taylor Swift, find themselves at the center of a legal firestorm. But today, that's exactly what happened. In a bombshell lawsuit filed by actor and director Justin Baldoni, the accusations are explosive. Power plays, backstabbing, and the use of celebrity clout to twist a film project into chaos. If you thought Hollywood drama was just on screen, think again. This story is crazier than any script. Justin Baldoni's passion project was supposed to be his masterpiece, a film with a deeper purpose, a story to honor survivors of domestic violence and spark real change. But somewhere along the way, that vision became a battleground, with Blake Lively right in the middle of it. Blake, known for her charm and star power, wasn't content just being in front of the camera. She wanted more. She wanted a say in the creative process, even stepping into the writer's chair, a move that Justin reluctantly allowed. But what began as a seemingly collaborative effort spiraled into something far more dramatic. The tension boiled over when Blake pushed for major changes to a pivotal rooftop scene, a moment that defined the movie's tone. And she didn't stop there. Backed by none other than Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift, Blake allegedly used their influence to pressure Justin into accepting her version of the scene. Imagine this: you're sitting in a penthouse, working on your own movie, when two of the world's biggest stars suddenly step in, singing the praises of your co-star's work and making it clear: comply or else. What started as creative differences soon unraveled into accusations of manipulation, professional sabotage, and outright betrayal. Today, Justin Baldoni's lawsuit dropped like a grenade, exposing text messages, emails, and behind-the-scenes power struggles that paint a picture of Hollywood at its most ruthless. And this is just the beginning.
Are you going to sue Blake Lively too?
Into oblivion, Megan. And we're carefully considering other people that will be sued also, and some of
Ryan
it will
Reynolds?
come as a surprise. Ryan Reynolds, for sure.
Oh, wow.
Today, Justin Baldoni filed a lawsuit that sent shockwaves through Hollywood. At 180 pages long, it's not just a legal document. It's a detailed expose of what he calls Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds' systematic attempts to destroy reputations and careers. And if that wasn't enough, the suit even ropes in Taylor Swift, accusing her of playing a surprising role in the drama. According to Baldoni's legal team, this isn't just a petty industry squabble. The lawsuit alleges that Blake Lively and her team used manipulated information, coercion, and even public smear tactics to seize control of Baldoni's passion project. The evidence, they say, is overwhelming. Text messages, emails, and even video footage that expose a level of behind-the-scenes scheming that's almost hard to believe. The allegations are jaw-dropping. Blake is accused of not only trying to rewrite key scenes, but also rallying her celebrity connections to force Justin's hand. One pivotal moment detailed in the lawsuit describes how Baldoni was summoned to Blake's penthouse, where Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift were waiting to pressure him into approving her version of a critical rooftop scene. It wasn't just a meeting, it was an ambush. Justin's lawyer didn't hold back in his public statement, calling Blake's actions a gross abuse of power and influence, and accusing her of exploiting victims of harassment for her personal gain. The lawsuit claims that Blake's alleged manipulation extended beyond creative disputes, accusing her of conspiring with major media outlets to tarnish Baldoni's reputation. But the accusations don't stop with Blake. Ryan Reynolds is alleged to have actively supported her behind the scenes, using his own star power to sway key decisions. And Taylor Swift's involvement? The lawsuit suggests she was more than just a bystander, describing her as one of Blake's dragons, wielding influence to back Blake's demands and intimidate Baldoni. This isn't just a Hollywood feud, it's a full-blown war. Baldoni's legal team claims that Blake's actions have jeopardized his career, his company, and even the film's legacy. And the timing couldn't be worse. What was supposed to be a powerful story of resilience and hope is now overshadowed by accusations of sabotage and betrayal. As the case unfolds, one thing is clear: this isn't just about one film. It's a battle over power, influence, and how far some are willing to go to get what they want.
So we hurt ourselves, and I didn't realize how much I was suffering. And so many men I know are suffering, but we can't ask for help. We can't talk about it, because if we talk about it, we're challenging the system that keeps us in the box.
Yeah.
And and we're hurting ourselves. We're walking around miserable.
The allegations laid out in Justin Baldoni's lawsuit read like the plot of a Hollywood thriller. At the center of the chaos is Blake Lively, accused of orchestrating a campaign to seize creative control of the film. But it wasn't just her. Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift are alleged to have played key roles in amplifying her efforts, turning what should have been a collaborative process into a power struggle of epic proportions. The lawsuit paints a damning picture. Blake is accused of rewriting a pivotal rooftop scene without proper credit or consultation, a move Justin initially dismissed as a minor disagreement. But things escalated quickly. According to the lawsuit, Blake recruited Ryan and Taylor to pressure Justin into accepting her version of the scene. The text messages and emails included in the case reveal a calculated strategy, with Blake allegedly referring to her celebrity allies as her dragons. One email in particular stands out. It describes a meeting at Blake's penthouse, where Justin was confronted by Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift, both passionately advocating for Blake's changes to the script. The pressure was palpable, with the lawsuit claiming the meeting was designed to make Justin feel outnumbered and forced into submission. But that wasn't the only allegation. Blake is also accused of using her media connections to spread negative stories about Justin. The lawsuit claims she worked with a major publication to plant false narratives, portraying him as difficult and unprofessional. These stories, the suit argues, were part of a larger plan to undermine Justin's reputation and solidify her control over the project. The lawsuit even takes aim at Blake's motives, accusing her of exploiting sensitive topics for personal gain. According to Justin's legal team, Blake allegedly framed her actions as a fight for creative freedom and justice, while privately working to sideline those who challenged her. The suit describes her behavior as a calculated attempt to mask self-interest as advocacy. Ryan Reynolds isn't spared either. The lawsuit alleges he not only supported Blake's efforts, but actively participated in the pressure campaign. As for Taylor Swift, her involvement is described as strategic, using her influence to lend credibility to Blake's demands, making it harder for Justin to push back. The evidence presented in the lawsuit is damning, with texts, emails, and even meeting notes outlining a pattern of manipulation. It's a stunning glimpse into the lengths some are willing to go in the competitive world of Hollywood.
I always think let's put your kid, if you put your kid in show business, just skip the showbiz part, just put them straight into a rehab.
This lawsuit doesn't just shine a light on the feud between Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively, it exposes the intricate web of power dynamics that define Hollywood. Behind the red carpets and glamorous premieres lies a cutthroat industry where influence often outweighs talent, and backroom deals can make or break a career. Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and Taylor Swift are undeniably some of the most powerful names in entertainment. Together, they represent a formidable force, with the kind of star power that can sway public opinion, shape narratives, and influence creative decisions. According to the lawsuit, this is precisely what happened. Justin Baldoni, despite being the director and driving force behind the film, found himself on the losing end of a battle for control. The allegations of manipulation, coercion, and even public smear campaigns reveal a darker side to Hollywood, a place where the lines between collaboration and control can blur in an instant. Blake allegedly used her celebrity connections to tilt the scales in her favor, leveraging not just her own influence, but also that of Ryan and Taylor to overpower Justin's decisions. But this isn't just about one movie. It's a story that mirrors countless others in Hollywood's history, where behind-the-scenes power struggles often remain hidden from public view. The lawsuit suggests that Blake's actions were part of a larger trend, one where established stars use their influence to reshape projects to fit their vision, regardless of the impact on others involved. The fallout from this case could extend far beyond the individuals named. It raises broader questions about the culture of power in Hollywood. How often do actors overstep their roles? And how much sway should they have in the creative process? When does collaboration turn into coercion? Justin's lawsuit isn't just about reclaiming control of his film, it's a direct challenge to the unspoken rules of Hollywood. By publicly naming Blake, Ryan, and Taylor, he's taking on the very system that allows such dynamics to thrive. As the case gains traction, it's likely to spark debates not just about this particular movie, but about the industry as a whole. How much power is too much? And at what point does influence cross the line into exploitation? What's clear is that this lawsuit has already rattled Hollywood's elite, and its ripple effects could reshape how power is wielded in the industry. But for now, all eyes are on Justin, Blake, and the Dragons as this explosive legal battle continues to unfold.
What I make of that is that if your wife is sexually harassed, you don't make fun of Justin Baldoni. You don't make fun of the situation. You take it very seriously. You file HR complaints. You raise the issue, and you follow a legal process. What you don't do is mock the person and turn it into a joke.
The fallout from this lawsuit has been swift and intense, sending shockwaves across Hollywood and beyond. As the details of Justin Baldoni's accusations against Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and Taylor Swift surface, public opinion is already starting to shift, and not in their favor. Blake Lively, once celebrated for her polished image and charisma, now faces mounting criticism. Fans and critics alike are questioning her motives, with some accusing her of weaponizing her influence and media connections to advance her own agenda. Social media is ablaze with debates, with hashtags like #JusticeForJustin and #HollywoodPowerPlay trending within hours of the lawsuit breaking. Ryan Reynolds, beloved for his humor and relatability, has also found himself under scrutiny. While his alleged role in the dispute may seem secondary, the fact that he lent his voice to Blake's campaign has sparked questions about his ethics and willingness to back questionable decisions for the sake of loyalty. And then there's Taylor Swift, a cultural juggernaut with an army of devoted fans. Her involvement in the alleged power play has been the most shocking revelation, leading to fierce online battles between her defenders and critics. But it's not just their reputations that are at stake. The lawsuit's impact is already rippling through professional circles in Hollywood. Industry insiders are reportedly distancing themselves from Blake, worried that the drama could tarnish their own images. For Justin, however, the stakes are even higher. As someone whose career has been built on creating heartfelt stories and uplifting narratives, this scandal threatens to overshadow everything he's worked for. The film itself, once envisioned as a beacon of hope for survivors of domestic violence, has now been tainted by controversy. What was meant to inspire and uplift is now overshadowed by legal battles, public feuds, and accusations of betrayal. Distributors and investors are likely watching closely, wondering if the project can ever recover its original purpose, or whether it's doomed to be remembered as a casualty of Hollywood's darker side. Public reaction to the lawsuit has been polarized. Some have rallied behind Justin, praising his courage for taking on such powerful figures in the industry. Others, however, are skeptical, questioning whether this is just another example of Hollywood egos clashing behind closed doors. Regardless of where people stand, one thing is clear: this case has captured the world's attention, and the fallout is far from over. As Justin prepares to fight his case in court, the question remains: will this be a turning point for exposing the unchecked power of Hollywood elites, or will it be swept under the rug like so many controversies before it? One thing is certain: this story is far from over, and the world is watching every move. This lawsuit isn't just about Justin Baldoni, Blake Lively, or even the alleged influence of Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift. It's a glaring reminder of the imbalance of power in Hollywood, a system where connections often outweigh merit, and those with the loudest voices and the most clout can dictate the narrative. The accusations in this case have opened the door to larger conversations about the inner workings of the entertainment industry. How often are smaller creators pushed aside by those with more influence? How many stories never get told because someone more powerful decided to take control? Justin's lawsuit has sparked debates that go beyond this one project, raising uncomfortable questions about fairness, collaboration, and respect in Hollywood. The dynamics described in the lawsuit, where Blake allegedly used her star power and celebrity allies to override Justin's vision, mirror a deeper, systemic issue. It's a story that echoes across industries. Those in positions of power leveraging their influence to achieve their goals regardless of the cost to others. But while these power plays might be common, they rarely come to light in such a public way. What's particularly striking about this case is the involvement of figures like Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift, whose reputations have largely been built on relatability and goodwill. Their alleged roles in this power struggle show how even the most beloved public figures can become entangled in Hollywood's darker dynamics. For fans, it's a sobering reminder that the personas they see on screen or on stage often mask a much more complex reality. The outcome of this lawsuit could set a significant precedent. If Justin's accusations hold up in court, it might discourage similar behavior in the future, forcing Hollywood's elite to rethink how they wield their influence. But if the case is dismissed or quietly settled, it risks sending the opposite message: that power and connections will always win out, no matter how valid the claims against them might be. This story is more than a headline. It's a snapshot of an industry in desperate need of introspection. For years, Hollywood has operated on unspoken rules, with those at the top often bending or breaking them without consequence. But as more people like Justin Baldoni speak out, it's becoming clear that these dynamics can't stay hidden forever. As this case unfolds, it has the potential to reshape not just careers, but the culture of Hollywood itself. Will this be the start of a new era of accountability, or just another scandal that fades into the background? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure: the truth about this lawsuit and the power dynamics it exposes will continue to spark conversations long after the final verdict is in. As the dust settles on today's bombshell revelations, one thing is clear: this lawsuit is far more than a simple Hollywood dispute. It's a battle of influence, power, and control, fought in the public eye. The allegations against Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and Taylor Swift have already set the industry abuzz, exposing the fragile balance between collaboration and dominance behind the scenes. Justin Baldoni's fight isn't just about reclaiming his project, it's about challenging the unspoken rules of Hollywood. His lawsuit is a bold stand against the unchecked influence of A-list stars and their ability to reshape narratives at will. Whether he emerges victorious or not, the ripple effects of this case are bound to resonate across the industry. For viewers, this story serves as a stark reminder of the complexities hidden behind the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. It's a world where alliances can shift in an instant, reputations can be made or destroyed, and power often comes at a cost. As this legal battle unfolds, all eyes will remain on Justin, Blake, Ryan, and Taylor. Will the courts deliver justice, or will this become another chapter in Hollywood's long history of secrets and scandals? One thing's for sure: this is a story we won't soon forget. What do you think about these explosive allegations? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on this ongoing saga. Stay tuned, there's always more to uncover in the ever-twisting world of Hollywood. Alright, show's over. Hungry for more twists? You know where to find us. Keep that popcorn hot, we'll handle the drama. Want to catch the next showdown in real time? Hit subscribe and buckle up.